Hi, it's Erica Shante here at Sound Lab Studios. I am with the beautiful, magnificent Jasmine and Stan. And
Dang. I'm all right looking at hello.
Hey, Stan.
What up, though? That's a soul session thing right there.
And you guys are from Detroit, right?
I am.
You're from Detroit.
Yes.
Okay, where are you from?
Here.
Here, Arizona?
Born and raised, yeah.
Guess what? Jasmine was Miss Arizona, correct me on the title, Miss Arizona 2018.
Miss Arizona International 2018.
Deserving. Awesome.
Yes.
And they are, well, Jasmine is the host of Soul Session Show, and Stan is the engineer, the producer. All right, and we're going to get to know a little bit more about them today here. All right?
Yes, we are.
Anything y'all want to let the people know before we begin?
Watch our show. It's on YouTube, Soul Session Show.
Like,
YouTube.
share, subscribe.
Hit that bell for the notifications. We
Yep.
appreciate you.
When does it air?
Whenever we decide to drop it.
So, Soul Sessions is on YouTube now.
Yes, ma'am.
And we drop episodes monthly.
Yeah.
Yes. So there are some out there. We started the show. The first one aired in October. Yes. So, and that was with Shell Nay. It was with Shell Nay. And then we have Lepre on there as well. Aaron Lene and
Marvello Hathaway.
Marvello Hathaway.
Okay.
And we got a few more coming up that we've already shot, but we haven't released yet.
Yeah, released yet. So yeah, follow, notification bell. You'll know when we drop one. So
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and follow. Now, tell me more about Soul Sessions. I'm interested. What is the premise of this show?
We like to showcase and highlight local artists. Right now, we're mainly doing like R&B and just stepped into the musician side of it. And soon we're going to step into the hip hop side of it. What they do is they come on, do a nice little interview. We talk to them, find out what their soul session is, because every artist has some type of soul session of what gets them really going and excited about their music. We go from that, and then at the end of the show, they go in the booth and they do a live recording. It's a one take. And we tell everybody, if you're not ready to perform, then don't do the show yet. Wait, because if you mess up, it's just like if you're in front of a whole bunch of people, you performing. It's a one take. It may not be live, but it's a one take. This is we're not recording your song for you. We're just doing a show.
Okay. All right, I like it. And you mentioned that everyone has a soul session. So what is it that drives you to have this platform for artists here in the Phoenix metro area?
what drove me to have this show was just the wanting to support and give exposure to artists. Because I personally feel like there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent. There's a lot of untapped talent. There's a lot of talent that hasn't been seen. And I've seen so many artists, at shows, trying to do their thing, pushing their music, like just working. But it doesn't really go anywhere with some of them. So, it's like, hey, let's have another platform, because social media goes everywhere. Yes. YouTube, anybody can watch a YouTube. So it's just to give that exposure and to get to know the artist. The inspiration was Tiny Desk, I will say that. But rather than just have a concert, it's let's get to know you, because getting to know the artist and what's behind, their passion and finding their soul session and what drives them, it gives like a deeper understanding of the artist. For somebody to say, hey, I want to follow this person. Hey, let me look at their music. Let me, or even, you never know who's watching. So it could be somebody who wants to pick them up. Like, to me, for me, it's not like the show is for the artist, but I think it would be like the coolest thing for someone to get picked up and just be out there because they were seen on Soul Sessions. And so that's wonderful. That's one of the ultimate, and again, it's not for me, it's for the artist. I'd really want to see, artists go really far, but Soul Sessions has something to do with that.
Yeah. And we don't if you don't have music already out there, meaning you're not really doing nothing, you're not really moving, you have to have it on streaming platforms. It has to be your original music, because that lets us know that you're serious about what you're doing. If you don't have that, then you won't be on the show.
Okay. Yeah.
We love aspiring artists, but we want aspiring artists that are actually doing something, actually moving.
That makes sense. That's fair. And as Soul Sessions grows, as you guys grow, you're gonna have bigger artists on the platform.
That's the plan.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say it's not gonna stay local. You're gonna keep promoting the local, but it's not gonna stay local. Y'all gonna be national, international. Any dream guest that you want to have?
No. See, Drake is banned from our show.
Drake.
He can't be on.
Drake.
No, he can't be on the
I can't
show.
believe that. I'm agreeing with him.
Drake,
Thank you.
First,
That's her crush. That's why she wants him on the show.
I am going to interview Drake one day. You know, I also want to interview Usher as well.
Oh yeah.
I want to interview Usher, Drake, Alicia Keys,
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have Babyface in there. I want to.
Babyface. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And Missy Elliott. I'm a Missy Elliott fan. I would.
The sky's the limit.
That's the whole.
The sky is limitless because you don't know how. You got to go beyond the sky.
Yes.
It's limitless. That's what I say. Instead of the limit.
Look at here.
Yes. But I can't
You
wait.
get Drake. I don't even like him, but I hope you get Drake. Can I
I
say
hope
that?
you don't.
Yes.
Okay.
But I hope we do. I hope we do. I hope he comes
love
on the show, and in and out. Bye.
No,
I'm just joking.
What?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
Because
ready.
we won't have a show. She's gonna be sitting there the whole time.
No, I'm not.
Sing to me.
won't.
Sing to me.
I already have it. I'm gonna break the ice so that we can get it out the way.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be like, hey, Drake, listen, before we even start this show, I need you to understand that you have been my boyfriend in my mind for like years. So now that we have that out of the way, let's start this interview and get down to business. That's it. But after you do, that's a nice ice.
I'm good
Can I
with
tell you
that.
something? I'm gonna tell you something. This is gonna get cut in post edit. But the reason why I started dating my son's dad is because he looked like a fat Drake. He looks like a fat, he looks like Drake. He's just a little chubby. That's it. And I was like, he looks like Drake. I used to love Drake. That's why I don't like him anymore.
That's why I was gonna say that's why.
So,
But yeah, there's so many.
that's why I guess.
I'm like,
Like that guy no more.
yeah. So when anybody asks that, he's like, nope. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
Drake it is.
I mean, I don't care. I mean, I'm just joking around. I don't care if she has Drake. Hey, I want him on the show. I want everybody who's really doing something that can that give time to shine. I don't care about that. I mean, Drake is already a big name, but we want to be able to have bigger people on there. So when we do have more local acts on there, more people are watching it. They're getting more notice, because the bigger artists that we have on there, more people gonna want to watch that. They're gonna want to pay attention. So then when the smaller artists come on and is trying to gain some kind of recognition, people will see them,
So yeah, I want that variety.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So do you guys do live events at all? So like a live podcast?
We haven't started that yet, but we will be.
It's in the works.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. I'll definitely show up for that.
Yeah, we got some things in the works that definitely gonna bring to Arizona. Because to me, Arizona's been dry for so long. Because I've lived here, and it's now becoming the melting pot. So you get different flavors, you get different, you get different genres, different areas. A lot of people from Detroit are here.
A lot of people from the Midwest.
The
in
Midwest.
general.
What was that look? Well, yeah.
A lot of
Midwest
people,
in general.
but it's bringing
Yeah, Chicago.
so many different sounds and so many
Bringing a
different.
lot
So
here.
a lot's going on in Arizona.
But that's also
It's a
because
good thing.
Arizona is so open. In a minute, it's going to be saturated. It's going to get saturated just like every other state. That's why people leave those states to go other places to do things, because they feel like it's saturated. They don't have a chance. So right now, Arizona isn't saturated, but eventually it will be, and it's going to be mostly from people that don't live here. That's not from here anyway.
Expound on that. When you say saturated, what do you mean?
So saturation, is so many people doing the same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of people. Just say you own a barbershop and you moved to the state, and there was only probably 10 barbershops in the whole 20-mile area.
Oh, I know what saturation means, but when it comes to the music, typically the best one will win. So it can be overly saturated because hip hop right now is overly saturated with music that makes absolutely no sense.
Look at Atlanta.
The main thing. Oh yes, very much.
It's so many people trying to do music. Very few, and there'd be some great artists
Yes.
slip through because there's so many people doing it.
Well,
They don't necessarily be great. They're artists and they had to connect to something like that, you know. So
they have the marketing budget behind them. So that's what I was trying to say. Like unfortunately, better connect wins. Not the better artist, the better connect.
That's true. But you got so many people with the dreams and aspirations of wanting to be that.
Yeah.
And then when you have that, and a lot of people that's actually going after the same goal with maybe the same type of budget, then you got so many artists out there trying to do the same thing. Everybody not gonna make it. You know.
That's a lot of fields out here.
It is.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same with modeling.
I would say
It's the same with
it's modeling. It's the same with podcasts. It's the same with the event planners. It's the same with everything.
I would say when other
that.
people from other states come out here, it doesn't look as saturated as it does back home.
That's true.
So that's why they feel like it's a more of an open space. Like, oh man, I could blow up. I could grow here. You know, even with businesses, because there's so much land is still building and not as many businesses doing the same thing that they were necessarily doing back home. So when they come out here, they say, oh, all right, bet. I don't see a lot of people doing this. So I could go ahead and I can start my business doing the same thing I was doing back home and make more money. I have more of a clientele. So
that's what I wanted you to answer. So thank you for the last part.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That was a good answer. So what's next for Soul Sessions?
The world and everything in it.
All right.
the world and everything in it.
All the positive stuff, because we keep a negative energy away.
Yes.
So all the positive energy and all the positive things, we're gonna grow. Eventually, I'm going to be, we're gonna host together, and we also gonna start a part of the show where me and her gonna do recaps at the end of the show, and then other times where we're just gonna do a show together and talk about certain things. But it's all gonna be still dedicated to like soul sessions, rather we reviewing artists and stuff like that, or just having a conversation.
Okay. And
Gross.
I like that your podcast is focused on music and, you know, promoting local talent, because I'm very tired of relationship podcast. If I hear one more, what up? So thank you. I appreciate you both so very much. Let's see. What's next for you two personally though? She been so bad.
Did we cut?
Growth?
Did we cut already? Did we cut? No.
What's this for? Like growth? I was gonna say we're both photographers, and we're both photographers. We work together, so our business is actually growing.
Oh yeah.
And so that's one thing. Our magazine is growing.
Are you single?
No.
Ah, darn it. Are you single? Ah, darn it. That's why I can't ship y'all. This sucks. This is going to get cut. I have to end when they got to do their tags. All right. So I'm Erica Shante. It has been so amazing speaking with you, Stan, and you, Jasmine, of Soul Session Show. Let the people know where they can find you.
Oh, you can find us at Soul Sessions Show on Instagram, Facebook. You can find us on YouTube at the same thing, Soul Session Show. You can find us on TikTok at Soul Session Show, but it's soul.sessions.sho. They took out the W. They didn't like us that much, so they ain't.
I guess it was too long. Yeah, TikTok, they cut the W off, so it's soul.session.show.
Awesome.
Man, you can find her at Miss J. Cole. You can also find her at Jasmine Cole. I'm not going to say that. You can find her at Miss J. Cole on Instagram and on Facebook. You can find me at Doing It Films and Photo on Instagram and Facebook, at South City Studios on Instagram and Facebook, and official_J_unknown on Instagram.
We got a lot of.
Write that down so we can.
We got a lot of them. And let's not forget that you can also check out the magazine, Sexy Is Not a Size, Sinners Magazine, SINAS.
That's the editor-in-chief right there.
I am the editor-in-chief.
I love
Sinners
that.
Magazine, where sexy is not a size.
All right.
And that is that magazine is dope.
Oh, okay.
Out of all of the magazines that company has, this particular one, the Arizona one, the one that she's doing,
Yes.
is the dopest.
Awesome. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
to hear
Thank
it.
you for that. Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm proud of her. She that's That's my partner.
Oh,
Mhm.
you are awesome. Much success to you both. And again, thank you so much for being here today at Sound Lab Studios. And hey, let's go have a great Saturday.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate
That was great.
Okay. He pressed the button. Oh, that's going to get edited
He
out.
like, it was like 25 minutes, man. I'm just standing here. My feet hurt. I got to pee. What's going on?
Really great chemistry.
Let me take a thumbnail.